Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this scrunchie. It's a quick and simple project. We're going to get it done together in under 20 minutes, and it's a perfect way to use up the yarn that you have in your stash that's not quite enough to make a complete larger project, but it's perfect for this kind of project. I am using some leftover velvet yarn that I have from some other patterns that I was working on, and I'm going to be using a 5mm crochet hook. Of course, you'll need some scissors and a tapestry needle. I am including information in the description below about the materials that I'm using, so I don't spend too much time talking about it. I do have this elastic roll here that I'm using to cut and tie it to make my elastics. Of course, you can just use regular hair elastics or rubber bands, whatever you prefer. If you're going to be buying a roll of elastic like what I have, you can measure it to your wrist. I find that's a perfect way to gauge how big you want it to be, because typically hair elastics we do tend to put around our wrist when we're not using them in our hair. So grab your scissors, cut that to size, and then you want to double knot it really tight. You don't want it to come loose or pop open, so I just cross over the ends here and do a simple knot. And pull it really tight from both ends, the long ends here and the short ends that you're going to cut, just to make sure it's really tight, and then double knot it. So just do a simple knot one more time, just to really reinforce the durability of your scrunchie. And I know it looks like I'm a little over the top, but I like to make sure it's really tight. You don't want it to pop open or come loose. So once you get that tied really tight, just grab your scissors and you can cut these little loose ends here. Because it's double knotted and we did pull it really tight, you can feel safe to go ahead and cut those little ends right down to the knot so that it's not sticking out and it doesn't ruin the look of your scrunchie. All right, so now that you've got your elastic cut to size, you can grab your crochet hook and your yarn. Let's make a starting loop first of all. So wrap the yarn around your finger and cross it over itself. Pull up a little bit of the bottom piece and push just a bit of the top piece through and pull it to form a loop, and put your hook through the center of your elastic and then put the yarn onto your hook. And you're going to pull the yarn around the elastic and we're going to chain two. This chain two will not count as a stitch. We're going to work half double crochet. So yarn over, push your hook through the elastic, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops. Again, yarn over, push your hook through the elastic opening, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops to complete your half double crochet stitch. And you're just going to keep on going till you have a total of 45 half double crochet stitches. When you get back to the beginning where the chain two space was, come back and I'll show you what we'll do next. Okay, so here we are back at the beginning. We're going to close with a slip stitch in the top of that chain two space, push your hook in the top of that chain, yarn over, and pull right through the loops on your hook to complete a slip stitch. We're now going to chain three. This will not count as a stitch, and we're going to work 2 double crochets in every stitch all the way around. So yarn over, push your hook through the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And again, through the same stitch, we're going to work another double crochet. So you're just going to be working 2 double crochet stitches into every single stitch all the way around. So by the end of this round, you should have a total of 90 stitches. When we get back to the beginning, we're going to be closing our round the same way we did the last one, but of course it'll be in the top of a chain 3 instead of a chain 2. So go ahead and continue on working 2 double crochets into every single stitch all the way around. When you get back to the beginning, come back and I'll show you how we're going to finish up. Okay, so now here we are back at the beginning of our work. Find the top of that chain 3, close with your slip stitch in the top of the chain 3 space, and you are done your scrunchie. So just pull up a bit of a tail end here because we want to be able to weave it in and out a few times and tie it off. So fasten off that yarn, go ahead and pull the rest of the tail end through. Grab your tapestry needle and we're just going to thread that. I like to really make sure that the ends of my scrunchies are very secure. So I'm just going to go into that first stitch of what would be the next round and the second one back into that. Now I'm going to go down a stitch here and I'm just going to weave in and out of the stitches, working my way down toward the actual elastic band, because we're going to tie around that. So I'm going to go through a couple of those stitches that were right around the band, and I'm going to now feed my yarn needle around and push it through the middle of the loop to secure a knot. And I'm going to now go through another stitch and push my needle through the middle of that loop and pull it so it also secures another knot. And now you can confidently fasten it off knowing it is very secure. And there you have it. You have finished your scrunchie in less than 20 minutes. I think it was even less than 15 to be honest, but 20 minutes you have this project done. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.